What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Film Geeks, where we geek out about everything film related. And since we are still in quarantine, I thought it'd be the perfect time to share with you my top 10 favorite comedy movies of all time. The 10 comedies that I love, that I watch repetitively, that I own on Blu-ray, and that hold a special place in my heart. Make sure to share your top 10 with me down below in the comment section. I would love to see how our lists compare. My list will be 100% different than yours. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So, coming in at number 10 is Grownups. And yes, I know, before you crucify me, this stupid movie, it makes me feel so good. It's a movie I can watch with my family and we can all laugh together. We can relate with these types of people. And I love Adam Sandler. I am a sucker for Adam Sandler movies, and him with all of his friends, Kevin James and everyone like that, when they're all on screen together, it brings me so much joy. They're stupid, they're cheesy, and there's a lot of family fun just for everyone. I love Grownups. I love Grownups too. If I had to watch one over the other, I would watch the first Grownups. Just seeing Adam Sandler and all of his friends on screen together, from Kevin James to Rob Schneider and all of these great people, when they're all on screen together, they vibe so well. There's so much chemistry, and it's just an overall good time, and I love Grownups. Fight me on it. At number 9 is Central Intelligence, Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. I can't tell you how many times I've watched this movie, probably north of 20. I love it so much. Every time I pop it on, not only is the action great, but this story and their chemistry, it is just perfection. You think that they'd be lifelong friends, and they've done so many movies together, but this is the first time they did a movie together. And man, oh man, did they go from there. They went from Central Intelligence to Jumanji, Jumanji the next level. I can't wait to see what they do next. But this movie, the chemistry alone, them just jiving back and forth, is a lot of fun to see. Dwayne Johnson is definitely the more comedic character, and this is just weird. You think Kevin Hart would have that more comedic role. Dwayne Johnson is just the heart and the hilariousness of this film. Central Intelligence is badass, but yet hilarious all at the same time, and I freaking love it. At number 8, H2O, that's right, Waterboy. I love Bobby Boucher, and Adam Sandler, yet again, he made it on his list. How do you not love the Waterboy? Not only is it a great sports movie, but this is a great performance by Adam Sandler. I love my mama very much, and now you know that. Certain things like that get me just laughing so hard. You have great actors like Kathy Bates. She plays mama, and so many things about this movie are just so profound and so dumb, but seeing Adam Sandler play Bobby Boucher and play football, I mean, how do you not laugh at that? How do you not smile? And this and Happy Gilmore, it was had to pick either or, so Happy Gilmore could be on this list, but I had to go with Waterboy. I had a little slight edge for me. H2O. I will never not say that when I say H2O. Number 7 is the Benchwarmers. Rob Schneider, David Spade, and his name's Clark. I don't know the actor's name, but this movie is so funny. It's one for the nerds, one for the kids who are all the oddballs out, one for the wallflowers, and this movie is funny, and the only critique I had is it kind of falls in that comedy route, and it hit that big lull, and it kind of goes dramatic, then it goes back to funny at the end, but the first hour and 20 minutes of this movie is so dang funny. Rob Schneider is actually a really good actor for this friend group who doesn't get a lot of the limelight, a lot of shine in these movies, so him leading and David Spade is like the co-star. Their chemistry is great, but just how stupid and funny this movie is. Beef stew, beef stew. I say that quite often. I love the Benchwarmers so much. Again, another sports movie that is absolutely freaking hilarious. At number 6 is Pitch Perfect. I'm a sucker for musicals, and I was a sucker for this movie when it came out. I saw it 2 times in theaters, and I bought it once it came out on DVD. I don't own it on Blu-ray. I will be doing that soon. But Pitch Perfect, Fat Amy alone. Come on, hand it up to Rebel Wilson, man. I mean, my real name is Fat Patricia. This movie's hilarious, and I'm a sucker for musicals, and the music in this just gives you chills down your spine. There's romance, there's drama, and there's a lot of freaking funniness in this film. Again, mostly from Fat Amy or Fat Patricia, but certain characters, the girl who doesn't speak, I set fires to fuel joy. It's so much creativity and weirdness and nerdiness, and Pitch Perfect is perfect. At number 5 is The Hangover, and talk about a great set of actors who made the movie so funny. You have Bradley Cooper, you have Ed Helms, and you have Zach Galifianakis, and the first Hangover is great, second one's and the third one just really doesn't do it, but the first one, judge it by itself, the first Hangover is dang near flawless for a comedic movie. I mean, it is so funny. Just a group of friends who go get too drunk and lose sight of everything and basically have to become detectives and put together, what did we do last night? And as it unfolds, gets funnier and funnier and funnier. And The Hangover's one you watch, kind of your obnoxious friends, and you all laugh, you know, why do you have a purse? It's not a purse, it's a satchel. Indiana Jones has one. You will just laugh your ass off. And when Leslie Chow hops on screen, the little naked Chinaman, I mean, come on. Come on. Number 4 is the School of Rock. I am a sucker for Jack Black. I'm a sucker for School of Rock. Probably a top 20 favorite movies of all time for me. School of Rock is awesome. It's Jack Black is, I mean, there's so the man's speech alone is what really makes me love this movie. The man, you don't know the man? Oh, he's everywhere. Jack Black takes his role and just runs with it. It's just this loser guy who ends up finding the job that wasn't supposed to be his, and really gets a relationship with these kids where they really become friends, and they go to do this concert and they learn about the music. I see a lot of myself in Jack Black in this movie, just an energetic guy who's very passionate about what he loves. In my case, it's movies. I love School of Rock. If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. School of Rock is lit! And number 3 is The Internship. Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, two guys that need to do more movies together. Just like John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell, the two comedic guys are just awesome. And Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn play in this feel-good movie that just makes you feel good. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. And The Internship hits on that. And it makes me feel so good. I laugh my ass off several times throughout this movie. By the end of the film, you just have a smile on your face and you feel good. And The Internship is a movie I find myself watching more often than not, at least once a month. I always toss it on. I laugh. I feel good. Vince Vaughn's banter and Owen Wilson's witty southern charm. I mean, The Internship's great, and I love it. My runner-up is Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. What not to love about this movie? Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. Oh my god, it is just so great. And NASCAR, I'm actually a big NASCAR fan, but to see these guys, Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton Jr., is so funny. Just Ricky Bobby being this dumb guy with billions of dollars who happens to be a great NASCAR driver, but these guys, they're so good at playing dumb. They're overacting as dumb. Their characters just happen to be stupid. And that's what I love about it so much, is Dear Half Pound, Baby Infant Jesus, how there's certain things like that go on, or I'm on fire, help me Jesus, help me Tom Cruise. This movie's so funny, and again, it's another sports movie that's turned to a comedy, and I mean, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly are great in this. They're great in Step Brothers, and they really went down from Holmes and Watson, but these two movies are fantastic, which leads us into our number 1, which is Step Brothers. Top 15 or top 10 favorite movie of all time for me. I can quote this entire movie. Do not need sound. I can tell it for you. Hey, you awake? Yeah. I just want to let you know that I hate you. That's fine. Because guess what? I hate you too. I can do that entire scene just like that. I love this movie. I mean, hey, I'm Dale. I'm Brennan. You have to call me Dragon. You have to call me Nighthawk. Who thinks of this stuff? And I mean, it's the Catalina wine mixer. I mean, this movie from start to finish will have you crying, snorting, belly laughing. You will have a cramp so deep you will not know what to do with yourself. Step Brothers is awesome in every sense of the word. I quote it quite often. I tell people all the time, you have to call me Dragon. Not to strangers, to my family, you have to call me Nighthawk. Or, you don't have to say that. I love this movie with my whole heart. I watch it all the freaking time. And I'm putting my nutsack on a drum set. I mean, this movie is, I don't know who came up with it, but man, you want to go to Karate in the Garage? Yup. And with that said, Step Brothers is my number 1 favorite movie of all time. If you guys are still sticking around, make sure to comment down below, #favorite comedies ever, and let me know what comedies you guys love most in this world. Step Brothers, I feel like, is a lot of people's number 1, but it is my number 1. It will always be my number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying to get more videos out coming soon, so if you guys are still here, make sure you be excited for it. Thanks, guys. Peace.